Today, we are able to generate images, generate videos, and generate a lot of content. Even movies are getting shot using AI. Okay, most of the post-production things are done by AI. But do you really know that how AI has evolved over the years? Okay, from where it started. If I say it started from very simple fundamental idea, okay, and we kept on adding multiple things on top of that, okay, additional features on top of that, and today we are in an era where we can generate a lot of things using AI, which does not exist at all. Okay, it can learn, it can perceive, and it can generate the things for you, whether it is image, video, or code. It can help you in a lot of things. But it is really incredible to know the story behind the evolution of AI, how it has evolved over the years. From it started using fundamental rules. Okay, when it started, there were only certain rules, and AI used to blindly follow those rules. Then, like after few years, it started learning. Okay, it started perceiving the data, and after few years, due to the advancement in CPUs, GPUs, it started understanding your data, vast amount, huge amounts of data, and then it started creating data on its own, which is the current phase of AI, where it is creating a lot of contents, right? So welcome to another video where we are explaining artificial intelligence evolution for you guys in a very simple, fundamental way, right? So we'll take a glance, okay, at the AI evolution, right? So it started somewhere in around 1950s, where we were like, there were large computers and we provided them with certain rules. Okay, if A happens, then do this. If B happens, then do this. Okay, but there was some shortcomings. Okay, and whenever there are shortcomings, we invent something new, right? So the shortcoming was whenever something is not falling into either category A or category B, then what do? Okay, the AI used to fail at that particular time. Okay, so then we felt the need to make them start learning as well. AI should start learning as well, and then machine learning phase started. Okay, when machines were fed with a lot of data, okay, they used to perceive the things, and they were able to see and understand something. Like if we show them an apple, they will perceive that the image is of an apple, right? But again, the speed was really slow and it was not able to perceive complex things. Okay, then suddenly the computational powers of CPUs, GPUs increased, and when in 2010, somewhere around 2010, we started with deep learning. Okay, where AI can understand things in a much more complex way, right? AI became powerful and deep learning phase came into picture, right? And in 2020s, after like feeding AI with a lot of data, finally came the time where AI is able to generate data as well. Okay, AI is not only able to perceive the things, learn the things, okay, ingest a lot of tremendous amount of data, but it is able to generate things, okay, things which are not present, right? Now let's understand this as a human growing up. Okay, so AI was like just a concept, okay, where it started following rules, no learning, no improvement. Okay, but what happened, like if we understand with the help of a robot, okay, when it started, it was just a robot where certain rules were there. Okay, if you have apple, keep them in basket A. Okay, and if you have oranges, keep them in basket B, right? So let's suppose in that container or collection, there were some onion. Okay, what it will do, the AI will directly fail, right? Whenever a new situation arises, the AI directly fails. But this is not how we want our AI to behave like, right? So in 1950s, what happened, like only the AI used to follow rules. Okay, they were not able to think or learn. Okay, if some rules are missing, AI failed, and AI was just a student who can memorize the answer. It has no thinking of its own. Okay, but then what changed? Okay, in 1980s, AI started learning on its own. Okay, it used to perceive the things, it used to learn from data, and machine learning was born. Okay, And if we give the human analogy, we are teaching some student, okay, this is apple, this is banana, this is orange, okay, and we were telling all the details, like how to understand whether something is an apple, how to understand that some fruit is a banana, how to understand that some fruit is orange, okay. So with all this, we were able to, the AI was able to do, yeah, spam email detection, okay, marks prediction, product recommendation, okay. All these things were possible, right? And in 2010, when deep learning and big data came into picture, we were able to process huge amounts of data, right? We were able to fed machine with huge amounts of data. The GPUs were strong, and we were able to train the machines on huge amount of data, right? And with the help of advanced algorithms also, okay, multiple layers of thinking or reasoning was possible with data. And then AI was now able to not only recognize that you are human, but it was able to recognize faces as well. It was able to translate language as well, okay, and it was able to understand your voice as well, right? It was the time when Siri, Alexa, and lot of Google Homes and all those things came into picture, if you remember. And it was able to understand you. If you ask like, who am I, Alexa, it will directly say that you are like whoever the person is, right? Okay, so for your understanding, what is a GPU? Okay, a CPU is something one person doing one task. Okay, GPU is 1,000% doing small tasks together. Okay, we can break down the task into smaller tasks, and we can complete a like collective task together, right? And why GPUs matter? Because you can read complex images in seconds, you can summarize complex videos in seconds, you can understand the intricacies of voice, you can deal with a huge amount of numbers in seconds or maybe microseconds, right? Because the processing speed has increased, and it has helped a lot in creating the deep learning, okay, where the AI used to perceive in multiple layers, okay. It used to break down a simple problem into multiple sub layers, and we can easily detect something, we can recognize face, okay, with all those details. Okay, now if we understand with the help of human analogy, okay, in deep learning, it is a student who can read millions of books, sees millions of faces, and listens to millions of voices, right? So it is a powerful brain which has a huge amount of experience as well, okay. And then came the era of 2020, where there was a big shift in AI. Now AI can not only perceive simple things, perceive complex things, okay, able to reason a lot, okay, but it was able to generate as well. Okay, based on prior experience, AI is now able to generate as well. And the examples where ChatGPT were around 2021, and there were a lot of videos, ad campaigns, everything going around on the internet, on LinkedIn, everywhere, on your TV, that there is ChatGPT that will solve your problem. ChatGPT is able to do this, summarize your email, and a lot of things. We had Gemini. Okay, now also, like, it is ever evolving. It is able to generate images. Okay, with Gemini Nano Banana, right? We have a lot of models from cloud as well, right? So this is the phase of generative AI, which is again a branch of artificial intelligence, right? So, like, if you have stayed till this point in the video, guys, please like the video, please share it with everyone, okay, and please subscribe to Akansha Academy for more such videos where you can understand AI with ease, okay. In simple and normal words, you can understand AI, and you can slowly imbibe the things and upgrade as an AI engineer. Thank you so much.